Hey, what's up, guys? You remember these beautiful faces? It's been a while. How you guys doing?
Hello.
So we have been extremely busy. So we appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us for a little bit for our monthly podcast. Brian, what's up, brother? We got Van Gool also on here. Glad you guys coming to hang out with us for a little bit. We got a few topics that we want to touch on tonight. Hopefully, hang out with you guys for about an hour. We'll give everybody a chance to fuck yeah. Are we allowed to say fuck on here still? Nicholas, thanks, man. Thanks for hopping on. A few of you guys messaged me earlier today about coming on and hanging out with us tonight, which is awesome. We're certainly gonna try to get on here a little bit more often. We got some cool stuff coming up. We're gonna be sharing with you guys. We're rocking the new Patreon gear. So for you guys that sign up for that, we got your guys' shirts are in the process of being made right now by Pentax Design. Is that the name of Ashley's company?
Pentax Fox.
Pentax Fox
Yeah.
Design. We'll put her link down in, but she hooked us up. She's a friend of mine back from high school, and we've all just kind of kept in touch over the years. So she's killing it with the shirts. We appreciate her help with all this. So, Nicholas is getting the caddy polished up. That's what's up, Kat. You need to clean your Jeep. Van Gogh,
Overdue.
Brian, what are you guys up to this evening? So, for the people that didn't get to see any of the videos or the pictures from our event, Base Brings Us Together, that was quite an ordeal. What was your thoughts on? We had 60. Well, first of all, let's backtrack. We got a little bit of time to spend with you guys. So, part of my surprise to our first of all, can you guys see? Can you guys hear us fine? Because the microphone, because now we're doing a podcast from inside the theater, and the microphone is a little bit further away than we're used to. You guys hear us good?
Yeah, our little one wanted her playroom back, so we got the boot.
So cool to see you got the GTR model on the podcast today. Well, I bring her on. She's certainly a good time. She always smells good and certainly boosts ratings. We go from 2 to 4 watchers like nothing when I have her on. So. No, she's a good sport. She's been a good sport with all this stuff. So she likes hanging out with everybody and enjoying it. Oh, we sound good. There we go. But do we look good? Depends how much you're drinking. So cool. So yeah, for the Base Brings Us Together, I had a bright idea that I would surprise all the guests that were flying in and driving in and thought they were going to check out 8 of the JTR Captivators, which would have been 16 18s. I ordered one months in advance to have one here, and I got it the day before the event, which included tearing the whole room, everything completely apart.
It feels like you always are. There's something always going on last minute.
So the sub got here the day before. We rewired a whole bunch of stuff, added another DSP, and it literally, we got the room back together, calibrated at like 5:30 the night before when we had dinner with a bunch of people at like 8 o'clock. Now, mind you, Jeff from JTR got here very late that evening, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to pick Ryan up from Ascend AV and from MWAVE, Ryan Charpentier. I had to pick him up from the airport at like 9 a.m.
What's up, Colin?
Then we had to go back that night and pick Youthman up from the airport at like 12:30 in the morning. We got stuck in crazy ass traffic. Didn't get back here till like 2. All us guys didn't get to bed till like 4. And then first person got here at like 9:45 in the morning. So we had very little time to even. It was
a very hectic
weekend.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was absolutely madness. But we had a great turnout. Had a lot of fun, and the scheduling was crazy for like the flights back. I had to get Youthman back to the airport at like
because it was Mother's Day.
4:30 a.m. I had to leave for the airport at like 3 a.m. So we went for like 3 days on like 6 hours of sleep. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, when he had planned it, we checked and made sure it was good for the date, and then all of a sudden my oldest was graduating college after this had already been planned and people were booking tickets and stuff here. She's like, oh, now we have the graduation date. So it was the Friday before, which is an hour and a half south. So it was a hustle to go down there and do that. And then Youth Man's daughter's graduation ended up changing. So he was supposed to come in sooner, ended up having to come in like hours before the event. And then none of us realized when we booked it that was Mother's Day weekend. So it was a lot.
It was madness. Taco truck turned out good. Everybody had a good time. All the demos were good. We ran both systems nonstop all day from like 9:30 in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. Not one hiccup. Everything worked out good. So certainly no complaints with any of that. Like I said, 62 people. I think we were representing 13 different states. And then after all that, like 10 of us were hanging out. We ordered a couple pizzas. We just kept on eating. Then we ended up at
Ryan. Ryan was like, what's next for food? What's next for food? What's next for food? That was funny.
And then we ended up at the pool hall. A bunch of us ended up at the pool hall, and we shot pool till like.
Well, you were there till 1. Some of us left.
Yeah, some left, and then me and a couple of the other guys stayed at the pool hall till like 1 or 1:30. I came home, literally got 1 hour of sleep. Just closed my eyes for an hour, got up, shot an hour and a half back to the airport. So it was certainly a lot of fun, but it was crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy weekend.
It made for a crazy ass story, that's for sure. Yo.
It keeps moving.
Maybe people keep messaging. Maybe start up at the top. We don't want to forget anybody. No. You can scroll through them.
All right.
Colin said that the demos were top notch. Certainly appreciate you coming out, Colin. I'm going to be seeing you this weekend, so that's going to be awesome.
I don't know where I'm at. We got the caddy.
We're a little rusty, guys, but doing back to back. Kat and I are on tonight, and then next Friday night I'll be on. Because I'm doing some cool shit over the next few days. I can't wait to share with you guys. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, right here.
Where are we at?
Sorry, I'm rusty.
Oh, I am right now for the DSPs. I'm currently running 3 2x4 HDs. I also have a 4x10 HD, but I'm using 3 2x4 HDs. That's working best for me. The 4x10 HD, just so you know, Nicholas. The whole reason we buy the HDs, like a 2x4 HD over a standard 2x4, is because the HD allows you a lot more milliseconds of time delay. Very misleading on the 4x10 HD. You're only allowed 9 milliseconds of time delay. So I wasted like $600 on that thing. I still used it for years, but you have to channel loop it and just run one channel into the next to get the delay you want. It sucks. It's a pain in the ass. It's kind of a waste of money. I don't suggest it. Now they have like the Flex 8s and stuff, you can go that route if you want to run a bunch of subs.
I concur. He was just elaborating, I think, some.
Oh, I think my mini DSP 2x4 was clipping from the AVM sub signal. I switched the input voltage in a mini DSP 2 volt to 4 volt. Hopefully that fixes the issue. My RS2 is clipping only 2 dB over reference. Yeah, run some compression sweeps, see what's going on with that. That'll certainly let you know. Make sure the sub's playing to its full output.
Hello, Fred.
Oh, Fred in the house? 215, Fred, what's up?
Howdy, Jack.
Colin says, pretty sure I saw the power lines glowing. That's awesome. Yeah,
we did trip the breaker once or twice, didn't we?
On the RTJ system, we did. I don't have no problem with down here with all the 240 we ran. And it's embarrassing. And the problem is, well, not because I drink all throughout the day. The problem is people want a little more, so you try to give them a little more. And when we remodeled this house, we weren't planning on that kind of firepower being in that room. So 128 breaker does blow fairly easy on the RTJ setup if pushed too hard.
Jack says taco truck, yum. And then Nicholas says pink tacos.
Oh, my favorite kind.
Colin's not sure it's going to make it to your show.
No, that ain't my show.
Or no, to the show you're talking about.
Oh, it's by Connor and Mike will be there. Yeah, so this weekend it'll be my first time. I'm going to Slamology 2024, which is held at Indianapolis at the Speedway out there, the loudest car show on earth. I obviously I've been into loud music, and I used to get into cool cars. I'll get back into cars one day when the kids are a little bit older. But
only one expensive hobby at a time, sir.
Yeah. Well, I do. I got a girlfriend or fiance.
No, all this stuff is far more expensive than I.
So yeah, so Slimology, I'm looking forward to. Going to be a lot of different stuff, but I certainly appreciate all the hard work and time that goes into that. So gonna have a good time. I'm going to be sharing a lot of videos, probably be a lot of short clips and stuff of cars or cool systems. I think between our YouTube channel and to our Patreon members too. So just be trying to just share a bunch of content everywhere. One thing that we've been lacking is sharing enough content. A lot of the message I personally get is, "Hey, we need more stuff from you guys." We know. We just life is.
It moves like 100 miles a minute.
Yeah,
like there's always something like
there's a lot of shit going on over here. The stock 2x4 is only 0.9 volt and 2 volt. The 2x4 she has 2 volt, 4 volt. What voltage jumpers are you on? I'm still currently on the 2 volt jumpers. I haven't found a need to jump to the 4 volt. So I'm still on the 2 volt. Yeah.
What's up, Subacabra? I think we've seen that one.
Ooh, that is close to me. He must be talking about Slimology.
So.
Yeah, everybody. I'm meeting up with some of the guys that were actually at our Base Brings Us Together show, and I've had a few other guys reach out with like their numbers, like, "Hey, text me when you get out there. Let's grab a beer. Let's grab some food. Let's have a good time." So obviously, I'm into the extreme bass stuff, and the car audio is gonna give that to me tenfold for sure. So I'm definitely for years been trying to do in our theater what they're doing in the car. So I'm excited. I haven't been to a car show in a long time. Kat's tied up this weekend, so she won't be with us. My one buddy's like, "Oh, hopefully you can bring Kat with. We can give her a hair trick." So we'll get her. Kat, speaking of important people, Kat had her VIP MWAVE volunteer meeting that I was not allowed.
Scott was not invited to.
Yep. So.
And, yeah, he was butthurt, so he laid in the other room and just listening in to hear whatever.
I was pouting.
Yeah, he was pouting. He said, "Nope, it's VIP. You're not allowed."
So Kat had her volunteer meeting last night with Youth Band and Ryan and Rusty and all the other volunteers. If who's ever listening here that's volunteering anyway, that's awesome of you too. Kat is volunteering a decent amount of her time out there. She's gonna, if you're checking in on, well, pretty much anytime Friday when they're open, and certainly Saturday morning,
I might be the one doing it.
Yep, you'll be able to say hi to her, and she'll be checking you in, and you're going to be helping people with
patting everybody down.
Yeah, looking for knives, sharp weapons, and contraband.
Yeah. No, not really.
No,
don't worry.
No.
I'll keep my hands to myself. What's up, James?
Oh, James, what's up, brother, man? Hey, man, it's awesome that you got to join. I believe it was just James' birthday here recently. I wish him a happy birthday. Did you?
I might have forgot that. So happy birthday? I don't know. Happy birthday if I didn't.
I can't read it.
Justin from New Jersey.
Yeah, I know Justin. I can't read for shit though because ever since.
How did you decide on the placement on that last sub? Did you consider stacking it on the subs being
behind your seating? Oh yeah, he corrected it down there. Well, that sub ended up there on purpose. Obviously, I graphed it with the ports at the ceiling or down, and you get better response with the ports at the ceiling. And it's not right behind us for a couple of reasons. Is it would block the surround speakers. It would also block the projector. So that's why that sub ended up where it did. And
yeah, no room for no mo.
Well, I mean,
no.
we can. Oh, speaking of that, so you want to go ahead and tell them how I beat on you?
Huh?
Your hand.
Oh my God.
You want to tell it? You want to tell that story?
He got called every name in the book. He says, "Hey, I just need you to help me." What is that? Like an anti-slip mat in between the two subs. He's like, "I'm going to lift it from the back, and all I need you to do is just kind of shimmy this." I'm
going to lift it from the back. I just need you to shimmy.
Yeah. And so I did that, and he slammed the top sub while my hand was in there. It'll probably forever be never the same. It was swollen and bruised, and yeah. Oh, I said, "Don't ever ask me to help move these things again." That hurt real bad.
That hand job hand's done for now. Oh, keep it PG, guys, so that don't slip. Yeah. So it's almost, what is that shit? It's almost like it's like a liner almost in drawers, like kitchen drawer liner or something,
Yeah, I don't
right?
know.
It's
Who gives
just,
a shit about that? The speaker's heavy.
it is
and
heavy.
It hurt like a mother trucker.
Oh yeah, see, it's his birthday on the 25th.
Well, happy birthday.
So yeah, Nicholas. So we just put that anti-slip mat in between them, and it's black. The subs are black. You can't even tell, and they don't move. We've already done a whole bunch of demos down here, and it doesn't move at all. So we're good.
No more wristies.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Yeah, I think that. How much did you say that weighs?
Those are like 275, right?
Yeah.
275
So
pounds.
just slam that down on top of your hand in between another sub. Oh my god. I really hated him that day. That hurts so bad. It's not right. I don't know that it'll ever go back to.
She was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it hurt.
It did. I bet it hurt. I felt terrible.
So needless to say, I won't be assisting with that anymore.
So at MWAVE, she's going to be lifting all the subwoofers and placing them in all the rooms, right?
I'll be with the girl with the clipboard.
Mike, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining on. Well, we're getting everybody on here tonight coming to hang out with us. So, yeah, so at MWAVE, so we are leaving. I know a couple of people actually just, I don't know if John Zabreski's on here. He just wrote me today and said, hey, man, I got my room. I got my tickets. So it's cool that people have been reaching out to us. Hey, we're coming to MWAVE. Can't wait to hang out with you guys. People have asked me or asked us about like our dinner plans or going out and grab a drink plans. We're a lot of stuff is kind of up in the air right now. We don't know. We're certainly going to be out and about. So if you reach out to us through like a text message or a private message on Facebook or see us, I mean, we're pretty much down for
16 days, right? 16.
Yeah, we leave in 16 days. Yeah, we're leaving out that Thursday morning around 6 a.m. That'll put us out there about 3 in the afternoon. And then we're going to get in there. I'm going to try to do a behind the scenes video of the JTR room and share it with you guys. As long as the room's up and ready, or if they need a hand with anything, I'll give them a hand. And then Kat will be there first thing. What time you got to be there? Like 7:30 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be there early. So must be a lot of fun. Are you guys flying in, driving in, walking, hitchhiking?
Yeah. Well, we got an 8-hour drive, so if you're anywhere between our house and there, just stick out your thumb. We'll snatch you up. I'm just going to be passenger princess sleeping the whole way. And every once in a while, I'll wake up, be like, you're going too fast. You need to slow down. Or
where's my coffee?
Yeah.
I
need to pee. We need to stop. We need some snacks. Just be a pain in the ass passenger.
You're so beautiful, honey. Lucky she has more than one hand. Yeah.
Where's OSHA when you need them, right?
That's awesome. Missing MWAVE, damn family vacation. Oh, you should have taken on a family vacation in MWAVE.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Kansas City? Nicholas, Scotty, have you guys got high in your room yet with 150 dB? Well, this is a family show, sir. There's no drinking, no drug use, no wristies.
Yeah, right. You're normally always drinking. I'm surprised you don't have a cocktail now.
Yeah, I didn't feel the best this afternoon. And
riding a horse.
There you go,
nice.
Fred.
Horse and carriage.
We were gonna do that too, but we'd have to leave today. No more bonks for Scotty. No more bonks for I. Oh, something cool too. So I will be on next Friday night. For Friday Night AV to hang out with you guys for like an hour. I'll be talking about Slimology, sharing some pictures and videos, and I'll be sharing it to the channel and the Patreon channel and our regular YouTube channel. But so next Tuesday, if I don't know if you guys know, I think is DJ J. He's a pretty popular DJ here in Chicago, and he goes on like Carnival cruises and stuff and DJs for them. And a few of you guys met him before from our not the last bass Brings Us Together one before, but anyway, he's doing like a bass off with some new subs, JTR 218 sub against some Bass Boss 21 subs and some JBL 18 subs. I'm going to be going out there taking some measurements, and I'll be sharing those as well, and I'll be doing some live video next Tuesday, and I'll be taking some other video that I'll share with you guys on next Friday. So that's in Chicago next Tuesday night. I'll be there probably like from 4 to 6 or 4 to 7. I think it goes like 4 to 8, but I'll probably hang out with those guys for a couple of hours. And we're going to compare and we're going to test and we're going to pretty much let the JTR subs and the baseball subs and the JBL subs kind of compete. It's going to be all outdoor testing. So it'll be fair playing field for everybody. We'll see who gets louder, who gets lower, and flatter response. So we'll put everything through its paces. So it isn't my event. I get invited to it from Jay. So that was cool of him. And I asked him, if I take some videos and stuff, and they were all cool with that. So I thinking that they're looking around like 30 or 40 people might be showing up to that. So that should be a good time. Some local DJs from Chicago and Baseheads. So stay tuned next Tuesday. I'll be sharing shorts, but I'll be sharing regular videos next Friday night. So I'm just over here rambling on what's going on.
Are you going to share the results? Nicholas wants to know.
Yeah, for sure. Next Friday night, I'll share the results. Depending on the timing and how everything goes and how many people are there, my plan is to do compression sweeps of whatever subs are there. So we just push all the subs right to their limit and see what do you use to test the subs out to get the results. Well, we'll be running roof from like 15 hertz to 500 hertz sweeps, and we'll do it all the way to compression. So I'll probably place the mic about 2 meters out from front of the sub. We were thinking about doing 1 meter, but it might cause the U mic to clip. So we'll probably do 2 meters out. And since we're going to be outside, it's in a huge area right off of Lake Michigan. So not only we get all that bass, we're going to have a nice, beautiful view on a summer evening, and maybe a cocktail or two might be around. But it's going to be a good time. But we'll do 2 meters off of the U mic, and I'll bring my U mic and my calibration file, and so we should be good. We're just going to go all out. And then they'll play a lot of music and stuff like that too, but we're going to get technical with some of that stuff.
James and Mike, we hope to see you next year. I don't know. I'm sure I'll go next year, but they said they can't make it this year. They're hoping for next year.
We missed some stuff up there too.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't even know what that one says.
Oh, they were just talking about.
Oh.
Trying for next year.
Okay, cool. Yeah, James, if you're ever around Chicago, give us a heads up, man. We all go out and grab some dinner, grab a drink or something.
Nicholas want to come over and smoke some ribs with you and have a giggle.
Hey, don't threaten us with a good time, man.
I'd say test.
Will you all be doing an electronic limbo game? How low can you go? Jack, especially, if I'm there, everything will get pushed to its complete limits. I guess we can test out everybody's protection circuits on their subs too. See how good they got those limiters set. So John Z and I are planning on it. Yeah, I just talked to Mike. I just talked to John. Sent me a message today and said that he's all set up for MWAVE. He's got his room, and I think he said you guys are grabbing a baseball game on your way out of town too.
Oh, James is hoping to come home for a demo.
Oh yeah, man! We come down. We come hang out in the theater for an hour, and then we'll go out to a restaurant, grab some food. Kat and I are always up for a good time, man. Nicholas, might be a little expensive flying from Australia. Yeah, that's why you got to get those Groupons, homie. $5 off, $10 off. Get the plane with only one wing. I mean, you can find discounts.
That's so funny. Hold on, I'll get to that.
What do they say about Kat?
He said he's going without me this year.
Who is?
John Z. Because you said, he was messaging.
Oh, I thought he said John Z and I are planning it.
Next year.
John Zabreski. John Zabreski sent me a message today and said, you keep telling me to hold on.
Sorry. No, sorry. I'm terrible at this. Finish what you're saying.
Oh, no, I was saying, unless you're talking about another John Z, but John Zabreski, I sold him some subwoofers a couple of years ago, some Power Sound Audio subwoofers, and he messaged and said he got everything calibrated and working good. He's like, man, I'm going to get to see you and Kat at MWAVE. So, yeah, it was fresh on my mind. That's why I was thinking about it.
Said, okay, Kat moved over and I can read the shirt now. I thought it said ass.
Oh, that'd be a good shirt for her because she's got a lot of that.
He posted it. Hold on, let me see. There we go.
Oh yeah.
But he posted it on Facebook, and one of our friends was like, "Oh, you should lowercase that b."
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, laugh out loud. Hey, ass would be a good shirt for you, honey. Not because you are an ass, but because you have a nice ass.
Yeah, there we go. Just knock it off.
Playing on it. Started on the. I can't. My eyesight has
We
been.
need to get him some glasses.
Ever since
40.
No, ever since the diabetes, man, it's been
Started
good.
on the baffle for my 218s today, hoping to have it all put together and tuned within the next 2 weeks.
That's too late for Slamology, sir.
Come on, Colin.
So, Colin, will you ride down with one of those guys and go to the event, or are you just not planning on going at all? Mike wrote me a message and told me to get in touch with him to meet up with him there. So I'm planning on meeting up with Connor and him. If I buy dinner, can I come over and make you smile? I'm only a couple hours away. I'm always down for a smile.
Stop it with a fake smile.
It's not fake.
Mm-hmm. We always take pictures, and he's got this awful fake smile. I'm like, stop with the fake smile. Just do a real one.
So, Jack, is Jack on MWAVE? I didn't catch some of the comments. Scroll through there so fast I couldn't see. Jack, are you going to MWAVE? The Crow hope to meet you guys at MWAVE. Hey, man, if you're going to MWAVE, you're going to see us, no doubt. Pretty much 4 to 8. Is it 4 to 8 or 4 to 7 on Friday night?
4 to 8, I think.
4 to 8. Kat's going to be in the, registration. She'll be pretty face when you walk in, and I'll be roaming around. She's going to be working. I'm going to be roaming around. Yeah. Well, she's a big deal. So, Colin, I know Mike was wanting me to come with him. I'm just not sure if I'd be able to with work. Yeah, you're going to have to just let that job go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that job.
Yeah, it's really cramping your style there, Colin. You don't need that negativity in your life. Did we miss anything else? So, no, he's not. Sorry. Oh, that would have been cool for us to hang out, Jack. So, for you guys that are on our, Mike Stevens, he's a volunteer as well too, right?
I'm pretty sure. I was wondering. I think it's the same one. I seen him on last night, and I was like, well, I don't want to say nothing because I wasn't sure.
Oh, Mike, are you volunteering at MWAVE?
Were you at the VIP meeting that Scott
shit.
wasn't invited to? Oh, wait, Jack's saying he said it's me. Okay,
Well, Jack, we'll have to hook up sometime, man. Oh, see, it was Mike. You were like, she's like, oh, I should have said hi, but I wasn't sure if it was him. I don't want.
I don't want to be like a weirdo. Any more than I already am.
Mike, what are you doing for the?
I think everybody else was like doing everything, like all the setup.
Oh, setup and tear down and stuff. Yeah.
But we can't talk about that, Mike. It's all like VIP, top secret, like mission stuff. Like common folk, like this guy, he didn't volunteer. He don't get to know.
You keep it up, I'm going to charge you gas money to get down to your big event. Scott, mini DSP question: does the Flex have the same MS delay as each?
I don't know if that helps you read any better.
Yeah. I believe it still has a lot. I'm not exactly sure because a lot of people switched to it. I just know I'm not 100% positive, James, because I don't own one and I didn't buy one because I already had a couple mini DSP 2x4 HDs. I believe a lot of them are like TRS outputs and not RCAs. I think or it's on the input side. There was an issue to where there's like not an RCA input or something, I believe. So certainly look at the model you're buying. I had that conversation with Brandon Hill on one of these lives too as well. But I believe I haven't seen anybody complain about the milliseconds, so there must be plenty of milliseconds. I think on our 2x4s they're like 80, which is plenty. So if anybody that's on here that has a Flex 8, which I should be more familiar with it, but I'm not. Jack, common folk. Yeah, that's me. Okay. I got to listen to this shit all night last night, Jack, about, I don't know, I go mop the floors while, and rub her feet.
Like I said, it's all top secret stuff above your pay grade.
Yeah. Well, congratulations for you guys. Huh?
You should have volunteered if you wanted the inside secrets.
That's okay.
You guys have the new jacks. I don't know what that means.
The new Jack's bonded over there? What the hell is that, Nicholas? The new Jack's bonded over there. Is that new Jack Daniels? Is that maybe what he means?
I don't know.
Man, I haven't had Jack Daniels in forever. Last time I had Jack Daniels was shots of Jack Fire, and I forgot where I was doing those at. He might not even be talking about that. I don't know. Or maybe he's talking about James Bond and his autocorrect messed him up.
Drop. Oh. It keeps moving on me. He says, buy cheap reading glasses and just leave them everywhere like breadcrumbs. I think that's what all people with reading glasses. My girlfriend's got them like by the bed, in the living room, in the kitchen, in the car, in the side table. Like they're everywhere. You should try them. They do help.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Daniels bonded bottle.
No.
I've never even heard of that. And I'm a beer tender.
Well, you're going to be in the hospitality room too at MWAVE, aren't you?
I don't know. Well, I said, that would be a good thing for me, but Scott booked me up. It looks like Scott booked me up pretty good, so.
Well, I needed to keep you busy while I'm buying shit.
Yeah, probably.
You're busy, I'm buying.
No.
And the car will be full. Michael and Todd and I watched part of that yesterday from AV Nirvana. The timing was a little weird for me because I literally just got home from work and I needed to mow because we had a storm coming in, and I got to mow my grass, Jack.
Speaking of mowing grass, when we had our get together,
oh shit,
this guy for days, I need to mow the grass, put it off, and then we had like storms. Like
I didn't put it off. The rain wouldn't.
Well, no.
Stop.
So then it rained like 3 days before our get together. So then we had all these people over in the yard. The yard was overgrown, and then like the next day after the get together, it was beautiful, and he mowed.
Yeah, I could have mowed that morning, but then we would have grass clippings all over the house and stuff like that. We missed somebody. Somebody said something up there. Talking about Flex 8, but it was right before that. Half of these people probably watch us because they find us entertaining, like chat with us, and the other half watch because they like watching us fuck up. Flex 8.
Oh, wait, here.
What do you say? Oh, he maxed out his Flex 10. My 2x4, she does more delay. Okay. Oh, and that's why he wrote Flex 80. So he maxed out. What did it max out? Because I think our 2x4s do 80. I mean, if the Flex 8 is doing at least like probably 40, I imagine I don't see anybody really doing over that. I think, and I sit right on top of subs, and I think my biggest delay is like 12 milliseconds, 14 milliseconds, something like that.
Fred says, eye doctor.
I spend all my money on base, Fred. I can't go to the doctor. Yeah. That's why
this guy will do everything in his, everything to not go to the doctor. Only if,
heart attack, possibly.
Yeah, he feels like something's seriously wrong, he will not go to the doctor.
I'm not a big fan of the doctor. Whatever. Maybe I need a nap. I believe that it does as well, too. And we'll, maybe next Friday night, I'll do some more research and we'll talk some more about the new mini DSPs. I got so many more of the old school mini DSPs laying around that I paid a couple $100 each for. It just didn't make much sense for me to buy a new Flex 8 just because it was new and had the cool interface on it and spend $600, $700, $800 on it when I had all the other ones I could already use. So I don't know. I'm a thrifty shopper. So.
Oh, Jack said he's a mod at the AV Nirvana. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. What do I put on here? Base brings us together to mow Scott Cat's yard 2025.
Yes. I kept trying to get Ryan to do it, but I said, you guys are all here. Make yourselves useful. Cut our grass. And
Ryan was already not planning on moving a 300-pound subwoofer
yeah,
down the stairs.
He had to help him as soon as he got here.
I picked him up from the airport. He's like, "Oh, so what are we doing today? Are we just doing some demos? We're going to grab some lunch." I said, "Dude, my room is in a million pieces." He's like, "You're full of shit." I said, "As soon as we get home, I need you to help me carry a Captivator from my garage into the basement." Host. And he goes, "Dude, you are so full of shit." And then when we got here, he's like, "Dude, you were lying." He goes, "Look at your room. Look at this." And man, we just, I tell you, that was a show within itself. Getting this room completely set back up, full calibration, all done within a half a day. It was insane.
It was really nice having those guys here. It was a lot of fun. We laughed and laughed and laughed. I think we got Youth Man just.
Yeah,
we I don't know.
Yeah, Mike and Youth Man and Jeff, we're all just, when everybody's here and we're doing like the demos and stuff and hanging out with all our guests and stuff, we're having an awesome time, no doubt, too.
Yeah, for sure.
But when it's just all of us and we're kicked back after hours, it's just.
These guys had me rolling.
Yeah. And I'll talk shit all day. And,
all of you guys were just hilarious.
Yeah, we had a good, it was. We really try to put on a good show for people that are driving great distances. I mean, we had people, which it blew our minds, but we had a husband and a wife drive from Colorado to Chicago. And I think it was like a 16 or 17 hour one-way trip. And that was absolutely awesome. So not to say that we're professional-ish, but we try to be very courteous of everybody and make sure everybody has a good time and wait on them pretty much hand and foot to make it a special day for everybody. But man, when everybody leaves and it's all of us hanging out at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night at the pool hall, we all talking so much shit. It's great.
Ruthless.
And all the guys picking on each other and talking shit, So it's fun. It's all, and that's where the friendship comes into play. We all
everybody just cutting loose and just
the hobby's cool.
Laughing,
and the hobby's what initially brought us all together. But after the end of the day of 12 hours of this, ain't nobody even talking about this shit. You're just talking and shooting pool and having a beer and enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I hope they'll all come back next year. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and for the people, no matter how much we'd love to throw this event, for the few people that have asked, "Hey, when's the next one?" We haven't even thought about it. I mean, I'll make, it'll be just like last year. I'll make the announcement probably right after the first of the year. And it'll be,
Are we going to try to do 70?
No.
I don't think it was that bad, honestly. People were outside because it was nice out.
You said to me at one time, you're like, "I don't know who signed. I don't know who has name tags. I'm completely overwhelmed. I don't know." Because we stagger, people coming, but still, they people come in ways. 62, you're like, "Oh, that's a good group of people," but 62 people in your house, and it is a lot. It's a lot. So I think we're going to keep the cap at 60. We were certainly full. Wasn't completely overwhelming, and not at any point that I'm like, "Well, we could really fit 10 or 20 more people in here." I just think we're going to do the same thing next year, pretty much like 10 to 8.
I say just push it.
We'll do around 60 people. And
overruled.
Yeah. And we'll I'll let everybody know right around first of year. My best guess of a date will be probably either a month before MWAVE or a month after MWAVE. We don't ever want to do it close to that because people traveling, our plans, your guys' plans, so you can't do stuff, within just a week or two. So it'll be, if MWAVE is going to be in June again next year, look at like May or July. That's really the only thing I can say for now. January 1st, I'll have a more specific date. So, hold on. Somebody says they haven't cut their grass in 15 years. Best $30 I spend. Yeah, see, I don't have $30. I spend all my money on base. And I have all girls. I got all princesses, so I'll just mow.
When did I mow the grass?
I had my spine surgery.
And I think that was the first time I had ever cut grass since I was like a teenager.
And it killed me to hear the mower outside and know that I was not the one behind it.
Yeah, I was not. I'm like, as soon as you're better, I don't want that job. It's a push mower.
But it's self-propelled.
Remember what happened that one time? You guys were inside laughing at me. I was outside pushing it.
Yeah, she was pushing a self-propelled mower because she didn't know.
I was trying to go uphill, and I'm like, why is this thing so
I said,
hard?
dude, why are you struggling so much? You're like, this fucking mower is hard to push. I'm like, what do you mean? It pulls itself. She's like, no, it don't. I'm like, pull that little handle. And then it's like running away from her.
Because in 1990, I don't think we had those propelled whatever.
But it was so funny. I was sitting in the house with all my neck brace
at
on.
the window laughing at me. I'm like, why are you laughing at
And she's out there like busting her ass and sweating, and you could tell she was putting in some work. And she's like, this fucking mower.
Good times. But yeah, I don't like that job. I mean, I don't.
No. I'm in charge of the mowing, the garbage taker outer, and Kat's in charge of keeping the kids alive. So we all have our roles around here.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have some new comments, my dear.
I
We're sitting here. Well, it says new comments.
Oh, did I?
I don't. Yeah, see?
Oh, I totally missed that. Okay.
That's your job. Speaking of people having jobs.
I'm fired. Oh, wow. Okay. What am I?
I think you need to go up even more.
Wow. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no, yeah, I remember seeing that when you said he's a Mata AV Nirvana, the mowing base doctor.
Okay. Well, here we go.
That's funny, Fred. How do I know if my dual ICUs are clipping or compressing at 2 dB over reference AVM 90 to mini DSP? Well, I know a lot of guys test. Well, it should say in the mini DSP too on the input side, doesn't it, Nicholas? If like it's showing in the red, like a clip signal. I haven't done it in so long. That's why I'm going to have to mess with it some here because I don't want to give out false information. But I believe that if you send a clip signal to the DSP, it'll show on the input signal side, like it'll go into the red, how it goes green, yellow, red. So I believe that's where you would want to start. And you know what? And Home Theater Guru talked about that too on one of his episodes too of how you could test that.
I thought it would have more headroom over reference than 2 dB.
Well, you got to realize that 3 dB, that's double the power. Then, so you're talking, so say if we were at 3 dB, I mean at 2 dB, what does that be, 80% more? But at 3 dB, that's double the power over reference. You got to realize a lot of people aren't reaching reference, and they're not reaching reference at low hertz. Like, at 15 hertz, 18 hertz, that's not common at all. A lot of people, when they're talking about hitting reference, might be at 30 hertz and above. So, and you're probably going extremely low too with the GTR RS2s being sealed. You're probably getting great in-room response, to 6, 7, 8 hertz. I'm just guessing. Who's got no doctors?
Jack says he's a man. It's in our genes to not go to pay doctors.
Yeah, fuck that. I seen some. Who said? Why did he say there's no doctors here either? Keeping it real time. Where do you live that there's no doctors?
No, he don't do the doctors.
Oh, he don't do doctors. Yeah.
Okay, we got more from Nicholas. I can't get any more than 116 dB out of my dual RS2s.
And but at what frequency?
Van Gool says that's a good fan to drive from Colorado. I live in Colorado. They had family. What did she say, in Ohio too? Yeah. So since they were coming this way, they're like, oh, we'll do double duty and go see some family.
And I think they ended up going to like one of those cool car drive things. The husband not rented for the day, but like did a Lamborghini or a Ferrari drive at the Speedway in Chicago, where you can like take one of those exotic cars out for a couple laps for a couple $100. So it was certainly a cool trip for them. A younger couple, I mean, they were super cool. They're going to be at MWAVE too. His name Tyler or Steven?
Katie and
yeah, her name was Katie. The wife's name was Katie, and
I think so.
Yeah, we meet
so many.
Yeah, we meet
so many names. So if you guys watch this, sorry, we're just I think
I know both of their faces.
Yeah.
So
especially me, I have like the worst memory. I don't remember nothing. I try hard. Let's see. Mike says you should do it. And go in 40 minutes.
Scott, Katie. Oh, that's my girlfriend, Katie.
Cat.
Don't be bringing up Katie.
Yeah, but don't be talking about his girlfriend while I'm right here. Come on, man. What sucks?
Maybe the eye shit. Wasn't he the one that said to get the glasses? Or maybe he meant it sucks, like you don't know how to use a self-propelled lawnmower.
Or that I don't know how to work the computer.
Buy a goat, it'll cut the grass for you. That's what I'm talking about, Nicholas. Yeah. And then when the bass hits, the goat will faint and fall over in the backyard.
I would really love to learn from Big Scott.
Yeah, Big Scott was my stripper name. I had to let that go.
Mike and I need to find more events closer.
No, not Mike and I. Mike, I need to.
Oh. See, I can't read.
Where did he say? Where did he say he was from? He told us before. Vangle, I forgot. Where did you say you were from before, buddy? I forgot.
Colorado.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you say no, that was big.
Yeah,
big
yeah, because that's where he's from.
Oh, Jack says bingo. Oh, I can't see. You want to read that? I can.
Have you ever shown a video of the NHRA Top Fuel Dragster in your theater? They're 150 dB plus in person. At the starting line, it's like an elephant running through you.
No, I've never shown that, but I've been to a Top Fuel Dragster show, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Where like the concrete just shakes and your vision shakes. Yeah, that's something good. You've never been to a big car race like that, have you, Kat?
No, you took me to like the drag strip.
Yeah, I took you to the but not like the Top Fuel. Yeah,
no, I don't know.
That's a cool event where they're like shooting fire out of the sides of the car and stuff, and they go like 300 miles an hour. Yeah, me and her have been to like our local drag strip and stuff, and you were there when I raced a couple of times, were you? And you were with when I raced the Dodge Viper, and where'd we go? Like Michigan or something?
I thought it was Indiana.
Was it?
I don't
know. Read the one where Jack says about bingo. We're catching up on all the comments because we were busy just talking amongst ourselves.
Bingo Scott, my wife cuts the grass since my back surgery, but we have a lawn tractor and she loves it. Yeah, see, if I had something, I mean, we don't have like a super, it's big, but it's not that big. But if we had something
cold
else.
Out. Oh, what are we talking about? About the lawn tractor.
If we had something else that I could just like sit on and get a tan, I'd probably be a lot better.
What, are you gonna mow the grass in your bikini?
I'm so bad at navigating this thing.
That drag race would sound cool, Jeff. So I turn it up, and my wife storms in the room and says,
"Seriously?" I can hear her now. That's what we say. Seriously?
No, he forgot he cut off the end. Seriously, how cool is this? Yeah. No, that's what she meant, drop
Seriously, too much.
Yeah, there you go, Vangle. That's the spirit, man. Come hang out with everybody. He says he could bring that up.
Sorry.
He said maybe he could do MWAVE next year. He could drive to Kansas. Yeah, man, make a cool trip out of it.
But it's Kansas City. What state? Missouri, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The autocorrect cut him off. He meant Kansas City.
Yeah, that's only like we're not very far from 8 hours, I guess. It's still 8 hours.
Yeah, it's 7.5 hours, 8.5 with you.
Oh, maybe even longer.
Why?
Just so I could be a pain in your ass.
No.
Never accidentally pull your headphone jack. The stereo while it's turned up and your wife is in the bathtub and pregnant. Oy. Doesn't sound good.
Was she in the bathtub giving a home birth? Don't you spit.
Yeah. I was almost killed by a mad, naked, wet, pregnant woman. That's funny.
I think we all have. You're gonna give me.
I know. I'm sorry. I thought your stripper name was Fanny Duster.
Have we met before, Jack?
You need to get Kat some JTR Lycra or JTR printed bikinis.
Yeah, she's got a what was that? You were wearing an imaginary bikini that one time. That was pretty cool.
8 hours and 30 minutes from Kansas City.
Oh, that's about the same for us. I think mine says like 7 hours and 47 minutes, but Kat has to go potty every 2 hours. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll leave at 6 in the morning. We'll get there at 2:33 in the afternoon, get checked in, and then we're staying at the Marriott. Whoever else is in here staying, we're staying at the Marriott just because it was the closest place nearby. I stayed at the casino last time, and we were thinking about doing that again this time, but it is like a 15-minute drive, and with her volunteering and us having a lot going on this time, we're just going to stay right next door. So, Dropzone says he's been to Chicago a few times, but only for business. They tell us not to venture out too far. Well, we're only an hour away from Chicago. That's not too far. Shit, you can get messed around in traffic for 2 hours. Just tell them, that I know a pigeon flew into your car and you were fucked up for an hour. Because we're coming up close on an hour, and I don't want to forget. So if you guys are part of our Facebook page and you guys have been watching Kat, so
it's not on the Facebook page. But
no, it's on our. We've been sharing pictures on our Facebook group.
No.
Of your projects.
Oh, did you? I don't think I did.
Oh, well, we'll share some pictures, but we have some pictures next year. So, one of the biggest compliments that when we get people to come over to our house is, we live in like a normal house in a normal neighborhood, but the inside has some really tasteful work done to it, and people are like, "Oh, that's cool," or "What made you think of that?" So it's certainly Kat. Honestly, swear to God, if Kat wasn't here, this would just be a house full of electronics. It wouldn't look very nice. I give her credit all the time that we live in a very pretty home because of her, and she's got a amazing taste for that kind of stuff. She can turn something ugly into something very pretty. So part of something that Kat ventures into and what little free time she has is she does brickwork, and one of her biggest things over the last couple of years has been turning people's fireplaces from like old brown red.
We've done a video. We've shown it.
Yeah. So some of her most recent projects I'm going to share with you guys so you guys can see. And I take a lot of pride in Kat being awesome and doing this kind of stuff, and I give her props all the time. So I'm going to share this with you guys. So this is a house that we're selling. It's on the market now for $239,000. We're taking cash payments. No, we're not into the home selling business. So this is a house that somebody reached out to Kat about, and obviously it's an all brick home. And so Kat worked her magic on this house, and it blew my mind because this is how it looked when she was done. Oh, it didn't look like that.
What are you doing?
What is going on here? Oh, it took it off. Hold on 1 second. Oh, no, here we go. So now, Kat, can you just explain to us? Because I'm still in awe how...
Well, this is just like a regular tinted lime wash, like you can buy it that color. Like other ones, I do my own tinting to it, like in the next group of pictures. But, so yeah, it's like a lime wash paint, but it's so it absorbs into your stone and it dries like stone. It's not like a latex paint that'll just lay over the top of it and just create I don't even know the right terminology, but so yeah, this was.
So she did this whole house by herself, like laid all the plastic down, and like. What does project take you? It didn't even take you that long. I mean, for one day you're out there, it was hot as shit too.
Yeah, I got a little sunburnt.
So like how long did this project take you?
What was it?
No, I mean, it was just 3 or 4 days, but they weren't even full days. One day was 6 hours, one day was 8.
Yeah, because I always have to get our little one from school. So it's like, okay, as soon as I drop her off, I'll go be able to work for a few hours and then go back and pick her up. So, but the guy had been wanting this done. The lime wash done for a few years. He wasn't able to find anybody else in our area that does it. So he finally found me because of my ads for the fireplaces.
She's still tired from the job, as you can see.
And they were just they were just tired of their orange brick, and they just were very happy with the outcome. They were excited to have it done, and I was excited to do it. And yeah, it turned out good. And they're doing tons of work to it. I was just the starting point. They wanted to add black gutters and cedar shutters, and I think a new garage door, but I know it's going to be beautiful. I'm excited to see when they're all done with it.
So, and then there's a golf course that's not too far away from us that asked about Cat's services, and then this job turned out absolutely fantastic too. And this is at the top is the before and the bottom is the after. And try to. So this completely blew everybody's mind because there's a lot of golfers coming.
Yeah, it was golfers like the entire time, and everybody was just coming out. How are you doing that all day that I was there?
And another project, she knocks these out by herself, like on 8-foot ladders, and there's no rhyme or reason to like the color of these bricks. It's just whatever.
Yeah, I do custom. Like for this one, I do custom coloring, and like if people want the creams, then I do custom coloring to that, because otherwise it's just a white lime wash, and then I add my own colors. But this was the exterior of the golf course, and then they decided to build a room to host more events and stuff. So they closed it all in. They put in electricity, and have those huge new fans in there, and they're painting those beams black. So, and they already laid the black carpet. The day after I was there, I was on a deadline. I had to finish because the next morning early, the carpet guy was coming, and I didn't want to get my stuff all over this brand new carpet. So, they got a few more things to do, and then I'm going to drag him out there one day for breakfast so we can check out the whole after thing, because I know it's going to be beautiful.
So for the people, they're always asking like, hey, what do you guys do? And everybody knows I do plumbing and sewer in Chicago, but we're just giving you guys a little insight on what Kat does. Besides taking care of the kids and bartending on Saturday nights.
I do clean houses too.
Yeah, and she cleans the house and here and there. But I mean, this is just her. She takes a lot of pride in this because these are visions in her head, and which I can, I can certainly respect. I give her props on, because I wouldn't be able. It's funny because her and I have different visions. Like when I had the vision for our theater room, she's like, "This makes no sense to my head." And then when I was done, she's like, "Oh, I would have never thought of that." And then when she shows me these before and after pictures, these projects she's working on, I was like, "Dude, you totally knocked that out of the park." So
yeah, drop zone. They're adding. If you're talking about the first picture of the house, they're adding. He was custom building cedar shutters right before I was getting ready to leave. So he's supposed to be sending me more pictures, but I know they're going to look phenomenal.
Oh, they said they look forward to your Christmas decoration. Yeah. Anything that cats do, anytime people come over here, they're like, "Oh my God, that's," we redid the room where the RTJ sat, and, we built a whole new mantle based on Kat's vision of we built everything ourselves. And if you want to try out your relationship, do a whole bunch of house remodeling projects with your loved ones. But everything in the house is custom. We made some mistakes along the way, but
yeah, I think I'm about due for some more house projects, because we haven't done anything in a while. Since the fireplace, I think we both kind of were like, okay, we'll take a break after this.
Scott's photo reel could get interesting. Oh yeah, well that's going to be on our OnlyFans after 9:00 tonight. You'll see me. Oh, they're probably not trying to see me. Scott's house is bigger than GT or Duritex. No, and it's not, because this is Kat's home as well. Like I said, if Kat and I weren't together,
before he and I were together, it was just, he says all the time, he didn't own like dishes. There was like, he was lucky he had like an ugly throw rug, like nothing I would have ever bought, just a man's like rug sitting on the wood floor, and just very bare other than speakers and TVs. And I
used to throw them. I was just telling our oldest the other day, I said, I never even used a dishwasher until me and your mom got together, and we've been together for like 13, 14 years now. But literally, I'd throw parties all the time. I just throw everything away. I didn't do dishes or nothing. We just take all the pans and dishes, and I just throw everything in the garbage, because my house always had to be 100% spotless. And it was just speakers. When me and her met, it was Shure and Vega speakers, floor to ceiling, subs everywhere. And Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Very man cat,
boy.
man house.
So that's funny.
What's your OnlyFans handle? Nicholas wants to know.
Base makes us horny.
Somebody's probably going to look that up.
No,
and they might have it.
No, I bet you that's somebody has that. It's probably like a girl sitting on top of a.
Let's Google.
It's probably a girl sitting on top of a subwoofer or something. That's funny because I think that was in the movie. What movie was that with Howard Stern? Private Parts.
Yeah.
Where she's sitting on top of that big speaker and he's like blowing into the microphone and she's enjoying herself.
It's not I, said the cat.
Looks much better. They just need to shut it. Oh yeah, like Kat was saying, they were redoing that whole place. Way to go, Kat. Yeah, dude, no doubt. I give Kat props all the time, man. You did. I did share. Yes. Did we shoot?
Maybe you must have put them in there.
No, you shared them because these guys are probably friends of yours on Facebook too.
Yeah, I know I put them on my Facebook. I just didn't know if I put them on our group one or if you did.
Yeah. You want to go through these comments? We don't leave anybody.
Oh, you need to. What does that say?
What's that say? Women hate how little it takes to make us happy.
Oh.
Well, sometimes something little makes them happy too.
You need to build a barndominium next, Scott.
Building.
I
build sewers.
I've had him do.
What's funny is I can build a sewer and it look like shit and we're still okay.
I've had you like do all the wood cutting for the board and batten and the laundry room. I was like, oh, if I have this shelf, we build a custom shelf that went the whole entirety of the room. I'm like, it'll make the laundry room so much cleaner and nicer. He's always like, and he's still.
Thank God we built the shelf.
He's always like, well, thank God we got the shelf in here because you said it was going to make it so much cleaner. And I mean, when you have 5 people in a house, it's so hard to like.
And it's all chicks.
Have a perfect laundry room.
There's so many clothes.
When I met you, you were like living out of the dryer. I don't even think you had a closet. It would just go from the washer to the dryer and onto your bed.
Because I had work clothes and I had going to the bar to grab a beer clothes. That was
No, I think you usually came to the bar in your work.
Yeah, clothes. Whatever, man. I had all multi-purpose clothes.
That's funny. Kellen says, "Hey, 3.5 inches can do a whole lot." Yep.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're bragging. Was that the last comment?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. So just kind of a little recap. Like I said, I'll be going to Slamology this weekend. Next Tuesday night, I will be doing the DJ subwoofer stuff. Just plan on some shorts on both of those days. Some shorts on our YouTube channel, some stuff on our Patreon channel. The next Friday night, I'll go into depth on both of those. So I'll come hang out with everybody for like an hour next Friday night. We always try to keep these around an hour. You guys all have busy lives.
Are you on by yourself next Friday, or do you have somebody else?
No, I'll be on by myself next Friday night. In all our amazing, beautiful, handsome community here. So I'll be talking about Slamology and the DJ get together, sharing my thoughts on all that stuff. The next time you see Kat and I will be the week after MWAVE. It'll be fresh on our mind. We're going to talk about our experiences, what Kat thought of her first year there, what we thought of all the experiences, and then I'll the Friday after her and I do our Wednesday night when I'll going to try to bring on a guest or two of people that went to MWAVE and kind of get their thoughts on everything as well too. So, and then in July we're going to Mexico, so that'll be what we talk about in July. So we'll be down in Temptations with some friends of ours from California. We'll be down there for 5-6 days and just chilling out in the pool and partying it up and relaxing and enjoying ourselves. So we got some cool stuff coming out. We're going to share as much as we can with you guys, obviously through Facebook group, through the YouTube channel, through the Patreon channel. A bunch of people have been asking about these shirts. So once again, we're not in the shirt selling business. We're not trying.
Not right now, maybe.
Yeah. We're just thinking because we have a few Patreons that showing us a little bit of love that we're just trying to show something cool back.
Everybody is, but yeah, it's hard to do so many.
Yeah, so it was just an idea for her and I to wear to events that we go to.
Because we have the The QR codes. So
Yeah,
people can just
yeah. Kay had the cool idea on the back of these shirts, but QR codes. People walk up to you, and then they can go right to your YouTube channel. So that was certainly these shirt designs between Kat, not me and Kat, and then Ashley from Pintox Fox Design. So for the guys going to MWAVE that are patrons, we're going to have the shirts. I talked to her yesterday. She will have the shirts done in time for MWAVE. So we will be able to hand those to you personally. A couple of guys there will be giving them to. And then the other guys, we're sending shirts over. Thomas will probably be watching this. He's not watching now because it's like fucking 4 a.m. in Denmark or something. But we got shirts. Yeah, we got shirts heading over to Denmark. So he's going to be representing us out there, which is absolutely awesome. We got shirts going to New Jersey, New York. So it's cool, man. It's just thinking of some cool stuff to do with you guys, man. We certainly appreciate your guys' time and hanging out. We have a lot of fun with you guys. Is there any? Mike said this is a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. Hey, man, no doubt, Mike. If you're around next Friday night, you can hear my thoughts on the Slamology and about the DJ subs shootout. And like always, just our Facebook page, Living It with Scott and Kat. We're always sharing what we're up to. Sometimes it's cool stuff, sometimes it's stupid stuff, sometimes it's just me and her talking shit. It is what it is. So, anything else you'd like to add, honey? We did a good job. We kept it right around an hour. We're at an hour and 6 minutes. So, all right, guys, enjoy your Wednesday evening. If you're going, so if you guys are going to MWAVE, we'll see you in person. Love to have a beer, shake your hand, chat for a little bit. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys. 16 days away, like Kat says. And all right, everybody.
Good night.
And our outro, Coley, man, Coley hooked us up, man, with all these intros and outros and cool stuff. So thanks, Coley. All right, guys, peace out. We'll see you guys later.